With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. His guys have just the lone blemish on what otherwise has been a stellar start, 8-1, as they kick this one off. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game, and it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Second down throw for Mayfield. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
He certainly didn't have his best outing a week ago, and he was very honest with us when we brought it up. He said, listen, I can't turn the ball over at this rate and expect to come out of there with a win. So they got away with one last week. He doesn't think that they're going to be able to sustain that, and to be honest, I don't blame him.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bills first down.
In motion, Shakir. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brothers. This is James Cook. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run the draw with Cook. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down, but they do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen to throw on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Now Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
46-yard line.
Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
180. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's caught, it's Bucky Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this 1st quarter of play. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
180!
Mayfield to throw. Open man, the tight end, Joe Keefe. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
180! Scott!
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 6.
Set! 180!
To throw is Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. A pick up there of 19 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. It's complete to Evans. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. The Bucs have the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught inside by Otten. Has no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's Taylor Rapp bursting in to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Davis now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st down, Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
The slot man in motion right. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. We'll try and run here with Cook. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. This fielded inside the 35. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On 1st down, here's Irving. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Swing this one out to White. Call it a gain of 13. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Set. 180. Set.
Baker gonna hand it to White. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The give. This is Irving. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Matt Milano there to stop him. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Third down coming up.
8 yards to go.
Baker to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now Mayfield to the tight end. Otten with the grab.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the give, it's White. And he's into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Buccaneers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. They'll motion over Samuel. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Baker Mayfield and the Bucks ready to get back to work. And he is in the midst of an MVP-type season. NFL leader in passing yardage, and he's up over 3,000 now for the season. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And they will finally run him down. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's in! Rashad White. Touchdown Buccaneers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, this is strong. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Allen working from the pistol. He'll step up and run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And no turnover here. But the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. Vita Vea. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Now Allen. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Shakir. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Allen going to throw again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Rolling right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Allen gonna give it to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Buccaneers' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second down and 5. Play action. Here's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. He'll try to run for it. And he is going to have the Bills first down. Referee signals that they will continue the drive, converting by a yard on 4th and 5.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That is caught. What a throw. Dawson Knox. Touchdown Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go again here with Irvin. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Second down throw for Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First down, Buccaneers.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. the RPO. This is out to Evans. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On the ground, it's Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At their 49-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Irving now gets it to start the 4th. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll run with Bowden. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
180! What's that?
Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. Got him in! It's Ibuka! Complete! A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
The Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll run over center with White. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
180! What's that?
Here's Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The 17-yard line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Left side to Godwin. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
On the return, this is Strong. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
319! Go!
The tight end Kincaid in motion. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. 1st and 10.
And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 3. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he'll take this one in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. As his kick is good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer.
27, Bills 13.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's a give up the middle with White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled. Behind the line, it's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They go play action with Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Throwing is Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. run it. It's Irvin. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a first down. A gain of 14. First down, Tampa Bay.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here's Irvin. And the Bucs are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach Plain, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
That's hauled in at the 2. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory. Here are the game's final play. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.